Alright, so this video is going to be about um, putting life out of its misery. Um, I have very small disputes about it, but in general, with working with mentally ill people and seeing them continually coming back to acute care and how horrible their lives had been before that. So, once I don't know, it was just evident once they got out of the hospital, it would just go either back to that or even worse. Um, I honestly truly believe that there should be possibly a suicide booth. And I think it was like some Japanese movie. I gotta ask Shadow about these things so I can have the names to tell you. I just don't pay attention to names. I just remember the nitty gritty of it. But anyway, I think there should be suicide booths, very sanitary, human, very clean and not of brutal death, something quick. Um, where also you would have to probably, I think you should. Okay, we'll put it this way: in these suicide booths, you should be screened for like a month. So you have like a month left to live. So, and that's the thing too. This could be therapeutic in a way, because you can always cancel your death day or whatever, and have a new meaning of life because you seriously were about to be put to death by your own choice. Like that's something very powerful and psychologically may be a good kickstart to people who just need that, because there are some people who get really really down and depressed and really need a kick in the ass, but that's not everyone type of thing. If you see it fit that you just don't want to deal with this anymore, and you have nothing to, offer yourself or community or just living is just either painful or just you're suffering, like things like that. I think you should have the choice to be able to um, have a suicide booth, be screened, and the screening would probably involve like the regular screenings they would do in psych wards. Do you want to kill yourself? How would you kill yourself? Things like that. But if we had suicide booths, they'd be like, well, that's why I'm here. Um, and just see if they have a logical reason to end their lives. And I know a lot of people can argue with me like there is no logical reason to end your life, and I'm like, well, if you just don't want to put in to it anymore, then you're just suffering. And a lot of us don't believe in, they don't like suffering, so they want to end suffering. So here's the way to do it with humans anyway. Um, so sanitary death booths with a 1 month, not surveillance, but uh, like examining period. Like make sure like psychologists or psychiatrists, and their techs or whatever can watch you and make sure that this is exactly what you want and whatever, and you can change your mind at any point in time. That would take care of a lot of stuff. Money. Oh, and not to mention organ donors. We could have a lot of that because they found that I forget what the name is, but the stuff they inject for death, the death serum, as it were, it doesn't affect the organs except for the heart, I think. So you can't really use the heart. But yeah, so that's good, right? So we can use the lungs, the liver, and whatever else, and use that for those who do want to live. Um, but and of course they should have a choice to if they want to or not. But I think if you have the freedom to go and kill yourself, you should probably. And most people would. They'd probably just give their organs. They don't care. They're gonna be dead. Um, but that would fix money problems. That would give more jobs to people because we have to facilitate these suicide booths. But see, I think there is a suicide type of booth um, called the military, and you can sign up and die in friendly fire, you know? Like, there's I'm just saying there's that, but there are also people who are older and you're not allowed and they won't take you in the military, so you can't really sign up for that. But I just think if we were all given the choice, everyone would look at life a little bit differently, um, type of thing. So I agree with you, Gary, on um, that aspect. I think there should be a choice, though. I don't think we should all agree to end life, and just because we're humans and we agree, we end it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just nuke the place. That's not what I'm. I don't agree with that, because who the fuck are we to end plants' lives out there, or the animals' lives? Who are we? Who the hell? We can only decide ourselves. And I totally thoroughly believe that we are like humans are parasites, man. Like you go, it goes so far back. Um, I need to make a separate video for this because this is just going too long. It's 6 minutes, but yeah. What time is it? Oh, I think I have a little bit more time. I'll make that video. But we're parasites. Look at all the trash, the waste we leave behind, and we constantly mutate and we constantly evolve. It's just whatever. But yes, I agree. Everyone should have a choice to live or not live. And that is all. Thank you for watching.